side of the cliff there. They used to just bring a boat here and they'd kick off the leprosy victims or Hansen's disease and make them swim to the shoreline.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
As if their life didn't suck. Oh, begin with.
Yeah, right.
Rise up this morning.
There's islands like that in New England, like next to Massachusetts. There's a bunch that were leper colonies too. We just kick them off on those islands to fend for themselves, which is exactly what they did there. They literally dropped them off. There was no school or building or anything.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. This is my summer home. Only way to get to it's the helipad on the front lawn. Also the sea cave for the submarine. It's obviously a Bond villain's house. That's a house for people who hate people. Pretty sweet pad though.
This morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you." Don't worry about a thing. Worry about nothing, oh, every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry, singing, don't worry about a thing. I won't worry, 'cause every little thing will be alright. Don't worry.
Now you'll notice a bunch of rubbish along the shoreline. That's mainly thanks to our friends across the pond to the west and all their plastic trash. It's all a bunch of plastic. Unfortunately, a sperm whale washed ashore recently with 90 pounds of plastic in its stomach. That is the equivalent of 6 plastic bags for a human. Luckily, plastic bags are illegal in Hawaii, so you guys don't have to worry about that happening to you. This is that valley that those people live completely off the grid in. No road, no electricity, just farming and fishing and hunting. Now, during the summer, they can still bring a boat there, but during the winter, this north swell gets too big, so the only way in and out of there is a helicopter, so they usually are stuck there for a couple weeks at a time. They're well-to-do hippies in there. You can afford a helicopter.
Beginnings, time raises on. Just gotta keep on keeping on. Gotta keep on going, looking straight out on the road. Can't worry about what's behind you, what's coming for you further up the road. Try not to hold on to what is gone and try to do right what is wrong.
What are these white streaks of water to your left?
So that's just kind of the runoff where the brackish water is mixing. So you got all this fresh water rolling off these mountains, and then it's mixing with the salt water.
Okay.
And that's kind of like the barrier there.
Shackles I made in a town to be free.
Now there's a very rare species of plant that only exists along these cliff edges. There's only 200 examples of them on the last census. They only live on these cliffs, so pretty extreme biologists actually rappel down and pollinate those plants themselves because their natural pollinator, a moth, went extinct.
I've woken up in a hotel room. My worries as big as the moon. Having no idea what or where I am. Something good comes with the bad. A song's never just sad. There's hope, there's a silver line. Show me my silver line. Show me my silver line. I hear a voice calling out for me.
hunting ground, but unreachable, so any hunters that come here have to be brought here by helicopter. Wild boar, deer, and of course mountain goats throughout here. All brought here by humans. The only mammal that was here when humans arrived was a bat.
Seems like yesterday, but it was long ago.
We're going to play a little game called I Spy with My Little Eye, something that doesn't belong up here in the jungle.
Oh my.
With the radio and the secrets that we share, mountains that we move.
That's what happened when you give two teenagers the keys to an airplane. They're totally okay though, it's like landing on popcorn or bubble wrap in this jungle.
Must be the well-to-do hippie son.
What she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. I remember how she held me, oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. And the years
The helicopter to our right, or a helicopter pad, that's for the scientists and hunters.
surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. Found myself further and further from my home, and I guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I was living to run and running to live. Never worried about paying or even how much I owe. Moving 8 miles a minute for months at a
There's that reef.
breaking all of the rules that would bend. I began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, little something against the wind. I found myself seeking shelter against the wind.
Now you can also see ancient fish ponds lining the shoreline. Those are over 900 years old. Ancient Hawaiians would build those ponds to trap fish, feed in fresh water to promote algae, which the fish would get nice and big off, and then harvest them after that. Fishing smarter, not harder, 900 years ago. Do keep your eyes open for any tiger sharks, manta rays, sea turtles.
These days are past me now. I've got so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitments. What to leave in, what to leave out. Against the wind,
Sheraton, one of the only hotels on this island. There's only about 1 or 2 hotels. Tourism just never really took hold here. There's a bunch of abandoned resorts.
The cowboys ride against the wind. Against the wind. Let the cowboys ride against the wind. They're riding against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Riding against the wind. Against the wind.
There's a manta ray just below us and to the right. That coral point, I'll circle around and check them out. Big old 10 to 15 feet across manta ray.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays, hail to
See him right there off the coral point? Right there.
you, it ain't me.
I'll come around for the left side as well.
I ain't no senator, son.
Totally harmless, but when you're snorkeling, he comes out of the abyss. I don't feel that way.
Some folks are born silver spoon in hand. Lord, don't they? But when
We're just off this coral point right there. You see the black shape?
Yeah. Like a rummy say, yes. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no millionaire son. No, no. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one.
And you can see like dark shapes in the water that are kind of moving. Those are giant schools of, well, not giant, but big schools of fish like tuna. You can see one school of fish just up ahead and to our right behind that wave that just crashed. Right there's a bunch of fish.
When you ask 'em how,
Polarized lenses help.
who's the only answer for yo, it ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son.
There's turtles in there.
Bunch of turtles?
Yeah, back there. There were two turtles.
Yeah.
There's another one right there.
Oh yeah.
Pick out dust them all, put 'em back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. I've been feeling it since 1966.
Now we're saying goodbye to the friendly island as we head towards the Valley Island of Maui. Just off our right is Pineapple Island. That's Lanai. That's the one that Dole, the fruit company, sold to Larry Ellison. He owns 98% of that island. With a population of 3,000 people who live on the 2% Larry doesn't own.
Even with the
It's also the island that Bill Gates rented out the entire island for his wedding. Every hotel room, that way no uninvited guests could even be on the island.
ooh, I'm a rebel just for
To our right, directly along that beach, you can see an old World